Hello. So the reason why I'm creating this tutorial is because I know a lot of small businesses want to get hands-on and build their own website. It's not very difficult, and I'm going to show you a way that you can do it so that you can completely just get it for free. One of the biggest issues for a small business is finances. You want to keep things as frugal as possible. So you might not be at a stage yet where you can hire another web developer to do it for you for something a few thousand, 1,000 maybe. Um, I just wanted to show you what a static website is like. So I built this static website. It was built half on WordPress, half on Next.js. And if you don't know what that means, it just means that there was a custom design built for this website. It was not the easiest, but I actually found a better way that I think everyone could just do it yourself. So the good thing about this website is that it's hosted statically on Netlify, and it's completely free. So the contractor here does not need to pay for monthly hosting, and I am glad I could find this solution for him. Now, I just wanted to share how you can do this yourself. The tool that you really need to start is local, and you can get it here at localwp.com. When you're here, just go ahead and download it and choose your platform and type in your details and then click get it now, and you should be able to download it. Now, once you have the executable, the downloaded file, just go ahead and run it. So once you have installed it, you will probably see something like this. It probably won't be as populated on the left side as mine is, but what I can share with you is how you can start creating your own website locally. And then the flow would be that once you're done local development, you will just send it to Netlify, and it's really easy. So to start your own website, I will just click add local site, and I will type in what I want to build. For today, I think I will build a Photoshop tutorial coaching website. So I will just write my name. So, but you can do whatever you want in your own website. And if you have a business, maybe put your business name in and think about what kind of content you want. So I'm going to put it in my the site's name, and it'll be Photoshop coaching. So you don't have to touch any of these. Just click continue. If you don't understand any of this, just click continue. And here you need to type in your username and password. The good thing is that this is all going to be done locally, and so even if you put a password, it's really easy. It won't be that easy to compromise because it is on your local computer. So you can decide if you are more cautious, you can also put a more thorough password, but I like to put just admin for my own ease. Okay, so it's going to take a while to provision services, and if you're on Windows, you'll see a pop-up like this asking if you want to grant this thing permission. And what it does is actually it allows you to access your website locally, so you have to do it. Okay, and so it goes through the motions. Might take a while, so we'll see. Okay, so it's done now. Photoshop coaching is ready to run. And so I'm going to go into WordPress admin. It would be very ideal if you know how to use WordPress, because this tutorial will not go through it. It will show you how to use a plugin called Simply Static, and that's what I want to do. So right now the page looks like this. It's really empty, so we're going to go ahead and populate some things. I'll leave the creativity to you, but I'm just going to go through the steps that I need to create a landing page, a one-page landing page that will work for me. So I'm going to use the 2021 theme, and it's good because it's very simple and very highly customizable. I really like that about this theme. What I don't like is this green color here. I find it very ugly, so I'm going to change it. You can change it here in, let me just show you how you can change it. Go to themes, customize, and choose your background color. So in this menu, this is where you'll start. Go to colors and dark mode and choose the color you want. So I'm creating a Photoshop website, and I think dark is better. So that's what I am going to choose. It looks pretty intense now, actually. And as you can see, there's a bit of a problem here with the what's this called, a section. So we'll have to fix that. You can also modify your website title and tagline. So this is what I'm going to this is what I'm going to do. All right, and okay, so since this is a one-page website where all the information should rest in this front page, I'm going to remove everything on the menu. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this, nor do I need this. So obviously, if this is something that I see a lot of interest in, if I see a lot of likes or comments, then maybe I will, further develop it. For right now, let's just create a one-page website, and I will continue on. So the next thing to think about is the bottom. What do you want on the bottom? Do you want the social media? Do you want a search bar? Do you want a recent posts, recent comments? So comments posts, they are not relevant on our one-page website, so I am going to remove it. And this is the new WordPress system, and I think this is how you get rid of it, by removing it block by block. It's like if you know WordPress, it's like a Gutenberg editor in the widgets, because WordPress is going towards a more page builder kind of setup. It was obviously initially created as a blogging platform. So at the bottom, I also want to put some contact details. So I will click here, put some text in, put a paragraph in, and talk a bit about my business. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So I have that there, and then I want to put a contact, so I'll put another paragraph, and I'll write my contact details. So the other thing I could do is to change this into a heading, and it looks more what's this called, professional that way. Maybe I'll put another heading here. All right, so the last thing is, if you want to put an email, obviously make it easy for your visitors to email you by clicking a link. So by clicking a link, it automatically linked it up, but for some reason it did not link up the whole thing. So I have to try again. I have to break the link and highlight the whole thing, and then yeah, there we go, fixed. Okay, so I'm going to publish this. And now we have to manage the content. These are all default content created by this theme. And what we want to do is to update our information here, and then update the, this block. This block needs to go because it is very jarring in a black background. So right now we've published that. So the website actually looks like this. So as you can see, we've updated this part, and it's already live. That reminds me, I do have to get rid of this social media thing, because I don't need it. Okay, one of the things that I found out is that if you want to get rid of the social icons, you do it here. You go to menus, secondary menus, and then you get rid of whatever you don't need. So if you don't need this, bye-bye. If you don't need Twitter, click on the drop-down menu and say bye-bye to it by clicking remove, and then bye-bye Instagram. So we'll just, for simplicity's sake, we'll just get rid of everything. That would make it easier, but just keep in mind that you can definitely do whatever you want. That whatever social media you have, you can put it in there, and that would be much better than getting rid of everything because those icons might get you some more followers or clicks. So, but given that the premise of this website is to create something really simple, I am just going to get rid of all that. The main thing now is we're going to go back to handling this page to create a nice page that would be similar to what you would get from a brochure. And I'm going to do that right now by publishing this so that all the changes that we made down here would be live. Okay. So right now we just need to go back to the main page, and then to edit the front page, which is this one, to edit this front page, we have to go to pages and click all pages, and then what we need to do is to edit it. So what you're seeing here is the preview, and up here is the title. So you want to create something that is SEO friendly. You want to title it to use some keywords that you are gonna, that really show what your business is about. So for example, what I would write in the header is Photoshop coaching in Vancouver, where I live. It's pretty important to put the location in your title. I'm just going to remove everything. If you want to get rid of everything, I would just press Command or Control A. That highlights everything in one block. Press it again, and it highlights everything in the whole section here. Press it again, and then it goes one step up, and then it highlights the whole block. Press it again, and then it highlights the whole document. So you can do that, and you press backspace, and everything is deleted. So now you have a blank canvas, and let's populate it with some things that would make this site look more like a site. Okay, so we are just going to start populating this page with things quickly. After all, the purpose of this video is to show you how to create a website, and I'll leave it to your creativity to create your own website with whatever content you want. We're just going to add in an image, and this is how you do it. You just go to this plus here. You might not see it here. Just click on this, type to choose a block, and then go to this add block button. Click on image, like media library, and you can click on select files, find the file you want, and then upload it. So I have uploaded my Photoshop Vancouver banner, and it was just something I used to do before the pandemic. I hosted some tutorials for a group of people, so I'm just going to write some text in. Obviously, always put in something for alt text. This allows people who are visually impaired to understand what the image is about, and also helps search engine find out what your image is about. So I'm going to type in Photoshop lessons in Vancouver banner. Okay, so, and the next thing obviously is to type in some text that explains what you're about. So I'm going to write an introduction. First, I put a heading in, use H2. What is my heading? Photoshop lessons for begin. And then I'm going to write some text in. I put my I can put either paragraph in, or I can just type directly. Makes no difference. So I'm just going to type in some details. So just to be quick, I've just pasted in some Lorem Ipsum content, and then I'm going to create a new section, and I'm going to put a horizontal line, a separator. You can search separator, but I just searched horizontal, and it kind of showed up. I'm just going to do the same thing, put another heading. What would it be? A lesson environment. And again, I put in a picture. Let's see. Again, since we already have a file here, you can't do the same thing that you could just now. You would have to go to upload files here. So I'm just going to upload this. This is a picture I took of the event shortly before the pandemic happened. Okay, and if you want to write a caption, Haha, as you can see here, this is me teaching how to use the lasso tool, magic wand tool. Um, I'm pretty passionate about Photoshop. So we just type more text in, and let's just take it that the page is done, and we want to update it. And once you're done, you just press update, and then you're there. So you go to Photoshop coaching. This was the old page, right? So if you press refresh, you will see the new look. So this is the page that we currently have right now, and I think it works. It works quite well. So this is the page that we have right now, and what I think is really good about it is that it allows us to, go ahead and generate the static site that we want to host online for free. But obviously, this is not a site that I would put out for a business website because it doesn't look complete yet. It is a start, but it's not complete yet. Now, what I'm thinking is that if you're interested in learning how you can improve it, and you want me to create a tutorial, just leave a comment or give me a like. And if I get enough feedback that this is viable, I can go ahead and create something for you guys. Some improvements that I can see is the layout. I would like this image here to be full width. Images that are bigger tend to be more impressive. So that's definitely one of the things that we can do. Other things, obviously, that we can do is to put a form below, and certainly that can be done. Here's where the magic happens, okay? So basically what we have now is a complete site. Like I said, improvements will really make this page complete, but for now, it's for demonstration purposes, it's good enough for me to show you how to generate a static site. So what you do is you search for a plugin called Simply Static, and you do that by going to the plugins, add new, and you type in Simply Static. And this, the first one, Simply Static by Patrick Posner, would be the one that you would download. It is really impressive, and I tried it a while ago, and I thought this is a big revolution in workflow for me. Like I said, when I made the first static website, it was a lot more difficult. And one of the reasons is because I had to code the site from scratch. And unfortunately, that also meant that I couldn't use any of the WordPress templates, which are actually very nice. I really like some of WordPress's templates. And the fact that they're going towards a more, web page builder kind of outlook rather than just a blogging platform is very encouraging. So Simply Static is ready. You can see it if it's here and it says deactivate, it means it's active. If it says activate, go ahead and activate it. Okay, and then you'll see this on your sidebar here that it is ready to be used. So when you click on Simply Static Generate, you will see this, and then all you have to do is to generate static files. But one thing I would like to ask that you do is to get rid of all the extra stuff. So get rid of Hello World because we don't need that. That blog post offers nothing more to our page. And the reason why I think it's important to start deleting pages that are not necessary is because I think people can still access these pages even if you have no links to them, if they know where it is, and it just looks bad. And also increases the export size of your website, so it's not really necessary. So just delete everything that is not the front page, and then go back to generate. So once you're here, just click generate static files. It takes about 3 minutes for me to generate the package, so I will come back when it's done. Okay, so the export is ready, and you can see the button here, the link here rather, that says click here to download. Just click it and then save it somewhere that you can remember. Okay, so it's downloaded to a folder, and I am going to show you where to host it. So when you have that file, go to netlify.com, netlify.com, and then if you have an account, log in. If you don't, sign up, I assure you it is very worth it. And once you're logged in, you will see this, more or less this menu. You'll see team overview, but why don't you click on sites and we can go from there. So now that you're on the sites page, this is where you can start uploading your website and hosting it for free. What you need to do is to go find the folder in which you downloaded that zip file from WordPress's, from the WordPress plugin. And then I found it here. I downloaded it here to where I keep all my video files. So all you have to do right now is to just take it and drag it into the little box there. So it's going to take a little while to deploy. So what's happening is that you've uploaded files, and what Netlify needs to do is to deploy them so that it can actually be a website. It's published. It was quite quick, and right now you have the link to your website is live. If you click here, you will see it. And ta-da! So your website is now online. So exactly everything that you have done locally in your WordPress here is now online, and it's hosted for free. So you might be wondering, you don't like this, address? What can you do? You can also buy a domain. If you want to go buy a domain from Netlify, you can go to this part here, add a custom domain, and type in whatever you want, and you can give it a try. Yep, so you can write in a custom domain that you want, and they will show you how much it costs to register. And if you want, you can go ahead, and then you'll have Photoshop vancouvercoaching.com. Obviously, that would be the domain that is relevant to my website. But if you have your own ideas of what you want to buy, you can type it in and see if it's still available. Okay, so that concludes the training for today. As I said, the website is, it's okay as a demonstration of how you can host your website and use WordPress to create it. But there are some improvements that obviously can be done, and I welcome you to leave a comment to give me some feedback on what you like to see. And please, if you'd like to see more of it, I'm going to create more tutorials. So please feel free to like and subscribe to let me know that I'm doing a good job. Thanks. Bye.